everyone, Sherry Lynn here. Today I'm super excited. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try a recipe for the first time. Normally my recipes are tried and true and I know that I love them, I know they're delicious. This one though, I've been craving bread. So this is a keto breadstick recipe and I haven't made it yet. So I'm excited to see how it turns out and I'm going to take you guys with me for the ride. So let's get started. So for these keto breadsticks, the original recipe called for 3 ounces of almond flour. I think that's a lot of almond flour, so I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna do 2 ounces of almond flour with 1 ounce of coconut flour. I heard that coconut flour absorbs better, so I'm hoping that that's a good addition to this. The other ingredients you're gonna need is a package, 8-ounce package of cream cheese. You're gonna need about 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese and about 2 ounces of shaved Parmesan. On top of that, you're gonna need an egg and a bowl to put it in, and then a clove of garlic and a pinch of salt and a baking pan. So let's get started. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and add your cream cheese, your shaved Parmesan, and your mozzarella cheese into a bowl. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna microwave this for 1 minute and we're gonna stir it 30 seconds in. And this is going to be the base of our dough. Go ahead and bust up any chunks if you have them so it just melts evenly. Okay, let's pop this in the microwave. So it's been 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put it back in for the next 30 seconds. I'm going to be so disappointed if these don't turn out good. I'm craving bread. So this is kind of what it's looking like, and you just want to go ahead and mix it up. Okay, so it is starting to appear to be like a dough. Okay, now that you got that incorporated really well, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 425. Okay, so now I'm going to add the 2 ounces of almond flour and 1 ounce of coconut flour. Next, you're going to want to put 1 egg in there. And mix that up as best as you can. You're really going to want to get the egg dissolved into the dough. So it's going to take a little bit. Don't rush it. Just keep stirring. Okay, and it should start to look like this. The last step is to go ahead and mince 1 clove of garlic into there and mix that up. Oh, you know what? That wasn't the last step. I wanted to add a pinch of salt as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Call it a pinch. I'm going to do about 3 turns of the mill. While I'm waiting for the oven to finish preheating, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using olive oil, a baking pan. I just put some on a paper towel and smear it around on the pan. And then what you're going to want to do is wet your fingers because this dough is really sticky. So wet your fingers and then you're just going to form a ball and roll it out into a breadstick. So let me get my fingers wet. Get a ball. Just start working it into a breadstick. You can make them whatever size you want. Go ahead and put them in the oven and you're going to want to bake them for 20 minutes. So now that we got those in the oven, I decided that since there's no actual cheese melted on the top at the end, I do want to brush them with something. So what I'm going to do is just take 2 tablespoons of real butter and I'm going to put it in a little bowl with some garlic salt and some Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to brush that on top of it. So what I do for this is just add it to a little bowl. Go ahead and add a couple shakes of garlic salt. Then melt this in the microwave. Okay, so it only took 30 seconds to melt. And then what I do is go ahead and put some of your Parmesan cheese into the butter. And what you want it to be is a thicker consistency like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna brush this on top of the breadsticks when they're done. It should be delicious. Since I haven't made this exact recipe before, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my eye on the breadsticks and then just see. I don't wanna get the cheese burnt, so I'm just gonna keep my eye on it. And when it's done, I'll let you know exactly how long it took. Here's what they look like. I honestly think they could use a couple more minutes, but I'm worried about the bottoms of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and check one. And if the bottoms aren't getting burnt, then I'm gonna go ahead and stick them back in for a couple minutes. I think what I'll do is I'll take 3 off and then I'll put 3 back in the oven and kind of see which ones are better. So just nibbling on the ones I took out, and already I can tell the ones that are browned more taste better and taste more like a breadstick. So I think these ones are getting close. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out now. Okay, so here's the ones that I had left in the oven for longer, and I can tell already that they're definitely a better consistency, more of a breadstick feel to them. Okay, let's go ahead and give them a try. I'm gonna go ahead and break a piece off here, and this is what they look like. Yeah, not bad. I think next time what I'll do is I'll maybe add a little bit more of the almond flour and maybe they'll hold up a little bit. This almost is just shy of a cornbread texture, but it's really good. It doesn't taste like you're eating just cheese. So yeah, I'm excited. Definitely a recipe I plan on playing with and perfecting, but I'd definitely give them a try and see what you think.